electricity prices went up 36% overnight.
Increasing 40% for the next 12 months.
More than doubled in the last 12 months.
It's over 100% over the last 5 years.
I'm a bit scared on what the next number might be. So I'm expecting another 40 to 50% increase in the upcoming negotiations. So it's definitely impacted my business quite severely.
We have 30 solar panels on our roof, and even that isn't enough to offset the near 20% increase in electricity bills.
You get a 1-year contract. There's only one power supply, it's Western Power, and then it gets resold through Synergy, Alinta, Perth Energy. And then beyond that, they have the ability to charge a daily rate to make up any shortfall of profit that they weren't achieved because the deal that they gave us was too good.
We use a lot of electricity, being a bakery and patisserie, and it's just a massive cost that we have to incur, and the prices are just increasing quite dramatically.
Makes it hard to make investment decisions for the future, hard to invest in more employees when we have uncertainty around our costs, and it's making our product more expensive to the end user. We supply a lot of cafes and restaurants around Western Australia who we have to pass on the increased cost of the product, which then in turn they have to increase their product to the West Australian public.
Australians are paying the price. They're paying the price at their hip pocket, at your grocery store. Every supplier's impacted by grocery prices, and that's reflected in the recent sort of cost of living pressures across the board.
If we do have that and the government does give us reasonable cost of energy, we will grow and we will employ more Western Australians. So you're investing for the future.
The government needs to open up the resources that we're exporting to the rest of the world and make it available to everyday Australians at the cheaper price. At the moment, Australia's got an abundance of cheap resources, but we're sending it all offshore for other countries to reap the benefits of, and meanwhile Aussies are paying the price for it here at home.
They need to come and see what the reality is, facing to operate a business in Australia at the moment and how tough it is. They talk about grants, but they are impossible to actually obtain.
My message to the government is quite simple. When are you going to help and support family businesses with these increases in electricity pricing, and what are you doing about it to ensure that we have a future in this market?